everybody pulled out. It's the right thing to do.
He did the right thing, but I'm surprised he did it.
I was a little bit surprised too.
All right, I think this thing's on. Good morning, everybody that's watching in the online world.
I just shared it in case you need to. Yep. Let's do. I don't know. Let's do Silver Wings till we get some people in here. Echo.
Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking me away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind and left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Tommy Hannum, y'all. Lauren Pittman on the fiddle. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of my mind, left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. Taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight, slowly fading out of sight, slowly fading out of sight. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to AJ's. Some Merle Haggard music to get you all started off. Any of you folks that came in right as the bar opened, if you guys have any requests, just kindly keep those to yourself, please. I'm kidding, of course.
Buck, why don't you sing one while he's here? Let's get you and Tony both to sing one.
Okay.
Make sure you got it mixed.
My buddy Buck Ocean over here on the bass guitar. He's going to sing one for y'all.
How about Unwound?
All right.
B flat. Is that cool?
B flat.
Is that cool?
She loves that.
All right. I mean, we can do it in A if you want. That's fine. No, you're good. That's all good. A.
Well, give me a bottle of your very best, 'cause I got a problem I wanna drink off my chest. I'm gonna spend the night just getting down. 'Cause that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. That woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. She kicked me out of the house and tonight I'm whiskey bound. Yeah, I'm gonna be the drunkest fool in town. 'Cause that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. Well, she packed my bags and opened up the door, and I got a feeling she doesn't want me around no more. She caught me in a lie, I was messing around. 'Cause that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. And that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. She kicked me out of the house and tonight I'm whiskey bound. Yeah, I'm gonna be the drunkest fool in town. 'Cause that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound. And that woman that I had wrapped around my finger just come unwound.
Buck Ocean, y'all, some George Strait music.
Yeah, I can still use a little more Buck too if I can get it. Tommy, why don't you sing this one? I got you. It's fine. I usually will go low. You got something? Yeah. Hello, Trouble. Hello, Trouble.
Here's Tommy Hannum on the steel guitar. He's gonna sing one for y'all.
See? Hello, Trouble. Yeah, it's like Bucko in Bakersfield. Yeah. You said C? Yeah. Yep. C.
Woke up this morning, happy as could be. Look out my window, what did I see? Coming up the sidewalk, just plain as day. Well, here comes trouble that I never thought I'd see since you went away. Hello, trouble, come on in. You talk about heartache, where in the world you been? Ain't
having misery since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. You can rest your shoes. You can tell me them sweet lies, and I'll listen to you. I'm just a little part of the life we've lived, and I'd rather have a little bit of trouble than I'd ever have love again. Hello, trouble, come on in. We talk about heartache, where in the world you been? Misery since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Hello, trouble, come on in. Yeah, you talk about heartache, where in the world you been? Ain't having misery since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. Hello, trouble, 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 welcome home.
Tommy Hannum with some Buck Owens music, y'all.
Still not hearing him very much up here. Not hearing you either. Yeah. It's just very quiet.
Hello, check, check. Wonder if this is not working.
Y'all bear with us. We're just trying to get our sound worked out, trying to get warmed up a little bit here.
It is weird how quiet it is.
Check, 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 check. Yeah, I don't hear anything out of it.
Check, 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 check. It's mostly coming out of that one.
Maybe it's just blowing or something.
It might be. Not working.
Check, check, check. Hey, 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 hey. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check, check. Hey, oh, that's better.
There it is.
Check, hey, hey. Yeah, that's definitely better.
1, 2, check. Hello, one test. That's good, man. Thank you.
Here's another Merle Haggard song. I'm tired of this dirty old city, and I'm tired of too much work and never enough play. tired of this dirty old sidewalk. I think I'll walk off of my steady job today. Turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. The big city, turn me loose and set me free. Oh, here's Lauren. Working every day since I was 20, and I haven't got a thing for all this work I've done. There's folks who never work and they've got plenty. I think it's time some guys like me had some fun. Turn me loose and set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. The big city, turn me loose and set me free. Earl Haggard music, y'all. All right.
Let's do Peaceful Easy Feeling. Just keep it mellow till people come in.
Welcome in, folks. We saved seats for cool people.
Echo.
There's a little early 70s California country rock from the Eagles. I like the way your sparkling earrings lay against your skin so brown. And I want to sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars all around. I get a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul. Oh, but she can't take you anywhere you don't already know how to go. I get a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. get this feeling I may know you as a lover and a friend. This voice keeps whispering in my other ear, it's telling me I may never see you again. I get a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing. I'm already standing. Yes, I'm already standing on the ground. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Some Eagles music for y'all this morning. Thank you, folks. Welcome in, everybody. Proud to see all these fine folks in here coming into a bar and drinking before noon. Good job, y'all. If you don't start drinking before noon, you can't say you've been drinking all day, right? So thank y'all for being here. If you don't have a drink yet, please see our friend Miss Alyssa behind the bar. She's awesome. She'll take care of you.
I don't know. Let's do Keep Carrying Your Love With Me. B flat. It is B flat.
B flat. Here's a George Strait song, y'all. It's a sing-along if the spirit moves you.
B flat. Say what? It's guitar. Then steel. Yeah.
Baby, all I got is this beat-up leather bag, and everything I own don't fill up half. Don't you worry about the way I pack. All I care about's getting back real soon. A goodbye kiss is all I need from you. 'Cause I'm carrying your love with me, West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed. Carrying your love with me, it's my strength for holding on. Every minute that I have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. I'm carrying your love with me. On a lonely highway, stuck out in the rain. Honey, all I have to do is speak your name. The clouds roll back and the waters part. The sun starts shining in my heart for you. You're right there in everything I do. 'Cause I'm carrying your love with me, West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed. Carrying your love with me, it's my strength for holding holding on. Every minute that I have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. I'm carrying your love with me. It's my strength for holding on. Every minute that I have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. I'm carrying your love with me. I'm carrying your love with me. 'Cause I'm carrying your love with me. West Virginia down to Tennessee, I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed. You're carrying your love with me. George Strait music, y'all. Saw some folks singing along. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Folks, we're here taking your requests all day till about 2 p.m. If you got anything you want to hear, just come let us know. There's a couple of ways to get your song immediately played. First one, of course, is throwing a little love in the tip jug down here. That's how we almost make an honest living down here on Broadway. And the second way, you might see the QR code on the screen right there. That was perfect timing, right when I said it. You can see it's on some of your tabletops and bar tops. You can scan that little QR code and send us a request straight here to the stage. That way you don't have to deal with us.
Let's do drawing a blank. Buck, you sing one?
Yep. How about Fort Worth? Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Key, C.
Here's Buck Ocean. We're going to do a double shot of George Strait for y'all. There's Buck on the bass, going to sing you.
It's just it's like a swing 2 feet.
You said C?
I think you start right at the top. The record, I think, is piano, but.
Cold Fort Worth beer just ain't no good for jealous. I tried it night after night, but you're in someone else's arms in Dallas. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? So darling, while you're busy burning bridges, burn one for me if you get time. Those good memories don't fade so easy. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Well, you left me here to be with him in Dallas, and I know it hurt you at the time. If it makes a difference, does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Well, you left me here to be with him in Dallas, and I know it hurt you at the time, but I wonder now if it makes a difference. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Does Fort Worth ever? Does Fort Worth ever? Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind?
Buck Ocean on the bass, y'all. Double shot of George Strait for you.
Thank you.
All right, we got 2 claps, Buck. That's good.
It's enough for me. Oh, there's more.
Thank you, thank you. You can clap. This is a honky tonk. I know it's early in the morning. I walked in here, and the first thing I thought was, what are all these people doing in my bedroom? But you can clap. You can make noise. You can come yell at us. Tell us what you want to hear today. We don't have any requests right now, and normally when we don't have requests, I tend to default to Merle Haggard. Anybody still love Merle Haggard out there? Yeah. Well, you're in the right place with the right band if you like Merle Haggard. Here's some early Merle about Mama in prison and hard living. There's a bunch of those songs, but here's Merle's.
You play the lick. Play the solo too.
First thing I remember knowing, there was a lonesome whistle blowing, and a youngun's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, and not knowing where I'm bound. And no one could change my ways, but Mama tried. The one and only rebel child, from a family meek and mild, and my mama seemed to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Sunday learning, towards the bad I kept on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better. But her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Tommy Hannum. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mama a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes. They're working hours without rest, wanting me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better. But her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Yeah, the late great Merle Haggard, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I guess we should let's play some fiddle music.
Y'all, to my left, to your right of me, is my friend Lauren Pittman on the fiddle. Give it up for Lauren this morning. We're going to turn her loose on some fiddle music. I know it's early, but we got folks in here drinking. I think we're going to do a drinking song, some Charlie Daniels music. Let's do a drink together.
Yeah.
If you got a drink, raise it up. Let me see what you're drinking this morning. Let's see it. All right. On the count of three, we're going to do our first old-fashioned holler and swaller. There ain't many of us, but we're going to get loud and blow the roof off this place with a holler. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, holler. Now swaller. Cheers, y'all. Here's some Charlie Daniels.
Drinking my baby goodbye.
I'm sitting on a bar stool acting like a darn fool. That's what I'm a-doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking, losing my troubles away. Well, I couldn't make her stay, doggone her anyway. Can't say that I didn't try. Pour me another one, finish with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Every time we disagreed, she was always asking me, are you a man or a mouse? Now that she's gone, she probably thinks I'm home, just a moping around the house. She probably thinks that she's the one thing I just couldn't get along without. Now, wouldn't it surprise her? I gotta sympathize her as long as these bottles hold out. I'm sitting on a bar stool acting like a darn fool. That's what I'm a-doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking, boozing my troubles away. Well, I couldn't make her stay, doggone her anyway. Can't say that I didn't try. Pour me another one, finish with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Oh, Lauren. Every time I try to sit down and talk to her, it always ends up in a fuss. I try to reason with her right up to the time I got on that Greyhound bus. She would be better if I could forget her, 'cause she sure forgot about me. And if it takes all night, I'm gonna do it right. Gonna sit here till I can't see. I'm sitting on a bar stool acting like a darn fool. That's what I'm doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking, boozing my troubles away. Well, I couldn't make her stay, doggone her anyway. Can't say that I didn't try. Pour me another one, finish with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. I'm sitting on a bar stool acting like a darn fool. That's what I'm a-doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking, boozing my troubles away. Well, I couldn't make her stay, doggone her anyway. Can't say that I didn't try. Pour me another one, finish with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Pour me another one, finish with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Pour me another one, finish with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Charlie Daniels Band music. Miss Lauren Pittman on the fiddle, yeah. Thank y'all for coming in. Going down the street, get disappointed, come back. We'll be here till about 2.
Let's do Working Man.
do a little picking music. I told y'all we do a bunch of Merle Haggard, so here's one for all the working folks. The Working Man Blues, y'all. Well, it's a big job just getting by with 9 kids and a wife. I've been a working man dang near all my life. I go back working as long as my 2 hands are fit to use. And I'll drink my beer at the tavern and cry a little bit of these working man blues. Well, I'll keep my nose to the grindstone and work hard every day. I might get a little stoned on the weekend. After I draw my pay, I'll go back working. Come Monday morning, I'm right back with the crew. And I'll drink my beer at the tavern and cry a little bit of these working man blues. Well, sometime I think about leaving. I want to do a little bumming around. I want to throw my bills out the window, catch a train to another town, to keep on working. I gotta buy these kids a brand new pair of shoes. And I'll drink my beer at the tavern and sing a little bit of these working man blues. Oh, here come the working man. On that fiddle. She's a working girl. Over on the steel guitar, Tommy Hannum, y'all. Working man like me, I ain't never been on welfare. That's the one place I won't be. I'll go back working. I got to buy my kids a brand new pair of shoes. And I'll drink my beer at the tavern and sing a little bit of these working man blues. I say I might tie one on at Alan Jackson's place and sing a little bit of these working man blues. This song is for you working folks. Yeah. Merle Haggard music, y'all. How about a hand for the boys and girls in the band? Which one? We got you, brother. We got one ahead of you. We did just have one come in on the My Set. And if any of you just came in, the My Set is this wonderful piece of technology. You can see it up on your TV screens and your tabletops and bar tops. You can scan the little QR code and send us a request. We got a request for Dave. Dave, are you in the house or are you watching online? Dave Wood, where's Dave? Must be watching online. We got folks watching all over the place. Wanted to hear a Tyler Childers song, Little Feathered Indians. I know this is one of Lauren's favorites over here on the fiddle. It's some good fiddle music. This is some of that new country that sounds like old country. It's a fun one, y'all, so we'll do this one. It's called Feathered Indians. Well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussled through the night. If I'd known she was religious, then I wouldn't have come stone to the house of such an angel, too fucked up to get back home. Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, ain't nobody told you that them things are bad for you? I said, many folks had warned me, there's been several people try. Up till now there ain't been nothing that I could not leave behind. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear. I will sing it on. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. Well, my heart is sweating bullets from the circles it has raced, like a little feathered Indian calling out the clouds for rain. I go running through the thicket, I go careless through the thorns, just to hold her for a minute, though I'd leave me wanting more. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear. I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. Tyler Childers by request, y'all. That's how it works. Thank you, thank you. Good request, y'all. Keep those coming. We did get a request. Young man came up and asked for some George Strait rodeo cowboy music. This will be our first rodeo song of the day. You sing this? Yeah. Buck Ocean over on the bass guitar does a great job singing this song. It's going to feature Miss Lauren Pittman on the fiddle one more time. It's called Amarillo by Morning.
Antone. Everything that I got is just what I got on. That sun is high in that Texas sky. I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. Lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for it when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be.
Welcome into AJ's, y'all. Little Amarillo by morning. That's Lauren on the fiddle. Thank you for that request. That's a good one. Keep them coming, y'all. If we don't get some more requests pretty soon, we're going to go into our death metal set. I know Lauren on the fiddle, she loves to play like System of a Down and Avenged Sevenfold.
Let's do Ring of Fire in C.
How about some Johnny Cash, y'all? Anybody still love Johnny Cash out there? All right. Well, here's one that was allegedly written right here on Lower Broadway.
C, Charlie.
Well, love is a burning thing. It makes a fiery ring. Down by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 till the flames got higher. Burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, down, down till the flames got higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. Burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Late great Johnny Cash, y'all. Oh, we all miss Sharon. Our friend Miss Sharon up in Maryland is watching, and she just sent us another great request. Well, it says, Jason, you choose, but I know exactly what our friend Miss Sharon wants to hear. She wants to hear some Waylon Jennings, I promise you that. Anybody still love Waylon Jennings out there? I hope so. He's definitely one of the coolest. Take you back to the late 1960s, some very early Waylon when he was still like clean cut and dapper and wearing the suits and all that. Doing the slicked out Nashville thing with Chet Atkins producing his records, and he absolutely hated it. A few years later, Willie called him and said, come down to Texas. We're just growing our hair out and smoking weed. So he did, but
Seemed to work out.
it did seem to work right out, didn't it? But here's some fun Waylon. It's called Only Daddy That'll Walk the Line. For going out to our friend Miss Sharon up in Maryland. Well, everybody knows you've been stepping on my toes, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. You've been stepping out of line, you're messing with my mind. If you had any sense, you'd quit. 'Cause ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was the only man in this old world. Now you better do some thinking, then you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. Keep working every day, all you want to do is play. I'm tired of staying out all night. I'm coming unglued from your funny little moods. Now honey, baby, that ain't right. 'Cause ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was the only man in this old world. Now you better do some thinking, then you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. On the fiddle, y'all, all the way from Chicago, Illinois. Here's Miss Lauren Pittman. On the pedal steel guitar from the great state of Maryland, Mr. Tommy Hannum, y'all. Packing up my clothes, nearly everybody knows that you're still just a-putting me on. When I started walking, gonna hear you start a-squawking, begging me to come back home. 'Cause ever since you were a little bitty pretty teeny girl. You said I was the only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking, then you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. You got the only daddy that'll walk the line. Whoop, whoop. Waylon Jennings music, y'all, by request. Thank you. Thank you, folks. If you got any requests, just let us know. Already had a couple of people that have slam dunk, shack attack some love in our tip jug up there. We certainly appreciate that. Well, we just did a Waylon song, so let's do a Willie song.
Let's do On the Road again.
Actually, scratch that. We did just have another request come in for some fiddle music. We're going to show Lauren off one more time on the fiddle.
Let's do Gonna Play in Texas.
It's an Alabama song that came in by request online. And this is a song, I always say, by a band from Alabama that takes place in Texas about a dude from Louisiana. You figure it out, but it's a crowd participation song. We're going to need y'all to clap your hands here in a minute, but this is if you're going to play in Texas. Now, when you hear that bass drum right there, just like that, look, this young lady back there's already got it going. There we go. We're going to get our hands going, y'all. We're going to see if we can get 100% participation. Now, if you don't want to clap, that's okay. I get it. But we will publicly shame you, I promise. Let's get everybody going. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. If you're going to play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that bowl of faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. I remember down in Houston, we were putting on a show when a cowboy in the back stood up and yelled, "That's right." He said, "We love what you're doing. Boys, don't get us wrong. There's just something missing in your song. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that bowl of faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band." So we dusted off our boots and put our cowboy hats on straight. Them Texans raised the roof when Lauren opened up her case. You say y'all want a two-step, you say you want a do-si-do. Well, here's your fiddling song before we go. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that bowl of faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Whoa. Here's that hand clapping part again. Let's get everybody going. Let's do it. Oh, good job. Nice job, people. Sing along with us if you know the words. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that full faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Oh, go, Lauren. On the fiddle, y'all. Lauren is going to come around and say howdy to everybody, find out what you want to hear, find out if you got any requests. Don't be scared of her. I said she's from Chicago, but I think she's put the whole gang lifestyle behind her. So please be nice to Lauren as she comes around. In the meantime, we're going to do our first official line dancing song.
What is it?
Now, I have it on good authority that this dance floor right here at AJ's is the third largest dance floor in the entire Southeast. Well, actually, Matt, the general manager here a couple of weeks ago, corrected me on that, said it's tied. It's tied for the third largest dance floor. Wow. So if you like to line dance, this is a good song, and no, it's not actually third largest dance floor. It just makes for a good story, you know? I think I'm good. Thank you, brother. Some 90s line dancing music from the Kentucky Headhunters, y'all. This was originally a bluegrass song by Bill Monroe, but they turned it into a rocking out line dancing thing called Walk Softly on This Heart of Mine. You say you're sorry once again, you want me to take you back once more. You say you need a helping hand, but that's what you told me once before. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart was hard of mine. Kentucky Headhunters music, y'all. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Saw some folks, they were right on the cusp. Y'all were just going to start breaking out into full-blown line dance. I thought it was going to happen. That's all right, we'll get you next time.
Let's do Only Hell My Mama Ever Raised, B-C-C short.
We're gonna do a song. Speaking of Mama in prison, we did one just a few minutes ago from Merle Haggard. We're gonna do one right now. A song with similar subject matter from a dude that actually shot another dude in the head. True story. One of the original outlaws right here, y'all. So the late great Johnny Paycheck. We'll do this song for you. Sell my mama short on loving me. I guess that's why she let me go so far. Her mama tried to stop me short of stealing. I guess that's why I had to steal that car. Well, she told me not to smoke it, but I did, and it took me far away. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Well, I pulled into Atlanta, stolen tags and almost out of gas. I had to get some money. Lately I learned how to get it fast. Well, those neon lights was calling me, and somehow I just had to get downtown. So I reached into my glove box, and another liquor store went down. And I sang precious memories, take me back to the good old days. I want to hear my mama singing, the rock of ages clear for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Oh, here we go. Well, they slapped them handcuffs on me, Lord, how they bit to my wrist. And when them agents clamped them tighter, that metal bit into my wrist. They took my belt and my billfold, my fingerprints and a profile of my face. And then they locked away the only hell my mama ever raised. And I sang precious memories, take me back to the good old days. I want to hear my mama singing, the rock of ages clear for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. The great Johnny Paycheck, y'all. Yeah, some hell-raising music this morning. Good morning. Thank y'all. Now, I don't see any requests quite yet. I know Lauren was coming around with her tip jug to find out what you guys wanted to hear. So we'll just keep spitballing up here till we figure out exactly what y'all want to hear. Now, I got my friend over here, Tommy Hannum, on the steel guitar. Give it up for Tommy one time. Tommy has played with a whole bunch of your favorite country artists through the years, most recently, I guess, with the incredible Winona Judd. Give it up for Tommy one more time. I know that he also spent some time with the late, great Vern Gosdin, one of the great singers of all time. They used to call him The Voice. Not the most pleasant guy in the world. Famously hated drummers. Used to fire drummers like every other week. Well, it's all right, Mark, we're not going to fire you this time, but we're going to do some honky-tonk music from Vern Gosdin. It's called Set 'Em Up Joe. Set 'Em Up Joe, y'all, featuring the great Tommy Hannum on the steel guitar. They got a vintage Victrola 1951 full of my favorite records that I grew up on. They got old Hank and Lefty and there's B-24. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. We're playing E.T. and I'll play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. All my Dion neighbors, they like what I play, 'cause they've heard it every night since you walked away. Every day they replace old B-24, 'cause every night I run a needle through Walking the Floor. Yeah, every night I run a needle through Walking the Floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before, playing E.T. and I'll play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. I say set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play Walking the Floor. Vern Gosdin music, y'all. That's a honky-tonk song right there. All right, we're gonna go even more old school than that. We'll do an old country shuffle from Ray Price. Anybody remember Ray Price out there? Well, this is a song near and dear to my heart. Now, Ray Price, one of the great country music crooners of all time, and we're going to do a song called "Crazy Arms." That I've got a little. I grew up hearing this song because my grandfather, Lightning Chance, played the upright bass on this record and a bunch of Ray Price's albums back then. So. We'll do a little Crazy Arms for you.
F, E. Actually, let's do E for Lauren. Do echo.
Now blue ain't the word for the way that I feel, and the storms are brewing living in this heart of mine. And this ain't no crazy dream, I know that it's real. You're someone else's love now, you're not mine. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, for my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. My troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. Let me hand them, y'all. So please take the treasured dreams I have for you and me, and take all the love I thought was mine. Someday my crazy arms will hold somebody new, but now I'm so lonely all the time. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, for my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. And my troubled mind knows soon to another you'll be wed, and that's why I'm lonely all the time. And that's why I'm lonely all the time. Ray Price music, y'all. Yeah, some country shuffle. You're not going to hear that up and down this street the rest of the day, I promise you that. Speaking of which, that is one of the tried and true rules here at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. This is the only bar in this entire district that is dedicated to playing exclusively country music. And I don't think of that as a rule. That came from Alan himself. I think of that as a privilege. What do y'all think? Now, you can go up and down the street and you can hear all the 90s rock played poorly that you want to hear. But we play country music here, y'all, so if you got any of your favorite country songs on your heart or mind, please come let us know. Right now, we're gonna make it a little more modern. We haven't done an Alan Jackson song yet, so I think we probably should. Anybody still love Alan Jackson out there? I hope so. You're in the wrong place if you don't. We're gonna Chattahoochee and chill, y'all. Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than the hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale blue light. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Oh. Well, we fogged up the the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, the pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. The Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. Some AJ at AJ's Bar, y'all. Thank you.
Toby Keith.
All right, we'll do some Toby Keith. Thank you. This young lady just slam dunked Shack Attack some love in the tip jug. Want to hear some Toby Keith? It's Memorial Day weekend. I guess we should get into our patriotic song set. All right, some Toby Keith on Memorial Day weekend, y'all. American girls and American guys will always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see Old Glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. My daddy served in the army where he lost his right eye, but he flew a flag in our yard till the day that he died. He wanted my mother, my brother, my sister and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Now this nation that I love is falling under attack. A mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, man, we lit up the world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly. There's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it seems like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Justice will be served served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. You'll be sorry that you messed with the U.S. of A. Why's that, y'all? 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking a fist. And the eagle will fly. There's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. It seems like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Oh, brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Oh, of the red, white, and blue. Ooh, of my red, white, and blue. Happy Memorial Day, y'all. Toby Keith music by request.
All right. Bug, you got something?
How about 14 Pair of Mine?
All right. Key F. F.
Here's Buck Ocean on the big old bass guitar one more time. Gonna sing you an old Gene Watson song.
What's up, y'all?
I'll do the front part, piano. Yep.
I still recall the morning that I met you, standing out in front of Wilson's Five and Dime, staring through the window at the jewelry, hungry for the things you couldn't buy. And like a fool, I thought that I could please you. I saw you had an eye for things that shine. I paid $7 sawmill for a bracelet just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Laying by these railroad tracks in Denver with a hurting head and a half a pint of wine. Everything except my soul has been surrendered just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. That cabin that I built in West Virginia was not enough to keep you satisfied. 'Cause a man who's got a sawmill occupation can't afford to feed a rich girl's appetite. I wonder if you're still with Willie Jackson. Sometimes I wonder if he's still alive. Old Willie, he gave up his wife and children just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Laying by these railroad tracks in Denver with a hurting head and a half a pint of wine. Everything except my soul has been surrendered just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Just to satisfy your 14-karat mind.
Buck Ocean, yes. Classic Gene Watson music, y'all.
Thank you.
Uh-oh, we got another request on the My Set. Let's see what this says. For Nicole. Is Nicole in the house? All right. Nicole wanted to hear some Alan Jackson music. We'll do that one. Is this your favorite song? Is that what you said? Well, I'll tell you what. It has become, it might be my favorite Alan Jackson song at this point. Now, there's a cool story behind this song that she asked for. I remember when this song came out years ago. It was one of Alan's gazillion mega hits, and great song. I always liked it. I knew it had something to do with his dad, but I didn't know the full story until last summer. I saw Alan on TV on the PBS 4th of July special. They had the big American flag behind the stage, and Alan was one of their featured artists on the Independence Day thing. And if you've ever seen Alan talk on TV, you know he's a very soft-spoken guy, one of the true gentlemen in country music. And before he did this song, he told the story. He said, you know, I wrote this song about my dad when he died, and I didn't want to write like a sad, tear-jerking, cliche kind of a country song. I just wanted to write something that was reflective of my life growing up with my father, which I thought was incredibly cool, especially if any of you folks have kids. You can certainly relate to how this song goes. And so, yeah, it's become one of our favorites, and we'll do that one by request for Nicole. It's called Drive for Daddy Gene.
Boy, yeah, we'll do it in the record. It's in B. Boy.
It was painted red, the stripe was white. It was 18 feet from bow to stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta. I rode up with Daddy when he went there to get her. Put on a shine, put on a motor, built out of love, made for the water. Ran her for years till the transom got rotten. A piece of my childhood that'll never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson and electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would turn her sharp and I'd make it wide, and he'd say, you can't beat the way an old boat runs. Just a little late across the Alabama line. I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me drive. Just an old half-ton bed Ford my uncle bought new in '64. Daddy got it right 'cause the engine was smoking, couple of burnt-out valves, and he had it going. He let me drive her and we'd haul off a load down a dirt strip. We'd dump trash off Big Pen Road. I'd sit up in the seat and stretch out my feet to the pedals, smiling like a hero that just received his medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford with 3-speed on the column and a dent in the door. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would press that clutch and I'd keep it right, and he'd say, a little slower, son, you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. I'm grown up now, 3 daughters of my home. I let them drive my old Jeep across the pasture at our home. Maybe one day they'll reach back in their file and pull out that old memory and think of me and smile and say, it was just an old worn out Jeep with the rusty old floorboards hot on my feet. A young girl, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And he'd say, turn it left and steer it right. Yeah, straighten up, girl, now you're doing just fine. Just a little valley down the river where we'd ride, but I was high on the mountain when Daddy let me drive. Oh, when Daddy let me drive. When Daddy let me drive. just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson with electric choke. Alan Jackson music by request. Thank you for that request, Nicole. That's how it works, y'all. Just let us know what you want to hear. We'll try to do it if we can. How many drinkers we got? Day drinkers, come on. Who's drinking? You're in a bar. You should be drinking by now. Let's do a drink together. Raise up your drink. Let me see what you're drinking today. If you don't have one, that's our friend, Miss Alyssa. She's our MVP behind the bar. She will take care of you. We're going to do the old-fashioned holler and a swallow, y'all. On the count of three, we're going to yell as loud as we can, then swallow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, holler. Now swallow. Cheers, y'all. Now, we talked about a couple of ways you can get your song played. The band's got the old tip jug up here. You can throw a little love in there. That's one way. You can also scan the QR code you see right there on the TV screen and on your tabletops and bar tops. You can send us requests right from where you're sitting. And there is a third way, believe it or not. This band has been known to drink a little bit. We'd love to be drinking with y'all. Bring us some drinks. Hell, we might play 2 or 3 of your songs. In the meantime, we're going to do another Merle Haggard song. As long as that's all right with y'all. Y'all still like Merle Haggard out there? We lost Merle, what was it, 5 years ago, last month, I think? I know, it's crazy. We declared April was Merle Haggard month. That was he was born in April, and he also died on his birthday, which is either very sad or very cool, depending on how you look at it. We're going to do one you don't hear every day. That's a fun one, y'all. It's called Red Bandana.
Red Bandana. Echo. It starts on the 4, right?
Starts on the 4.
Okay. Yeah,
4, 3 flat.
yeah.
Echo.
Yeah. Ish.
We left home when we was barely past 11. I've been back and forth and all around through hell and rain. I've loved you half of your life and I'll keep on loving you. But I can't change and live the way you want me to. We spent a lot of time out on the highway. Coming from some town we played along the way. After 30 years of knowing me the way you do, you know I can't change and live the way you want me to. But babe, that red bandana tied around your auburn hair, you look like you ought to be somebody's wife somewhere. You ain't never gonna be no Bobby McGee, but you're trying to. No, I can't change and live the way you want me to. Every time you leave the stage, I know you've had your fill. And I wonder why you grew up and why I never will. Hey, I'm 41 today, still going on 22. But I can't change and live the way you want me to. That red bandana tied around your auburn hair, you look like you ought to be somebody's wife somewhere. You ain't never gonna be no Bobby McGee, but you're trying to. No, I can't live it the way you want me to. Merle Haggard music, y'all. Thank you. We got some more requests coming in on the MySet app. Thank you for those. Oh, fun. First one we got to do. some Everly Brothers. We got to do Bye Bye Love, y'all. Now, if you were in here earlier, I told you a little bit about my grandfather. My grandfather was the staff bass player at the Grand Ole Opry for a long time in the 50s and 60s. And he played on a lot of these old records. He played on all the Everly Brothers stuff, as a matter of fact. So we're going to do this Everly Brothers song by request.
I got to think about the key for a second. It's Bye Bye Love. I think we're gonna do that's not right.
Y'all bear with me for a second. We're trying to get Google to cooperate up here so I can have the words in front of me.
Yeah, A.
All right, some Everly Brothers by request. Now, by the way, before we do this song, I should mention, this is the first time this band has ever played together. True story. We've all played together in different bands at different times, but this is certainly the first time this unit's ever been together, so I think they're doing a hell of a job. What do you think about the band today, folks? All right, we're going to try this one. We've certainly never played this one together.
So we'll do like 4 times through that. Got that little chunky acoustic guitar thing. Do that 4 times. Yeah. Just me with some time.
I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye bye my love, bye bye. There goes my baby with someone new. She sure looks happy, I sure am blue. She was my baby till he stepped in. Goodbye to romance that might have been. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness. Hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye bye my love, bye bye. I'm through with romance, I'm through with love. I'm through with counting the stars above. And here's the reason that I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness. Hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, I think like I could die. Bye-bye, my love, bye-bye. Bye-bye, my love, bye-bye. Everly Brothers by request, y'all. Thank you for that. All right, we've got another great request. Looks like from Graham. Is Graham in the house? All right, Graham. Got a Diamond Rio request, some 90s country. We'll get to that one.
Meet in the middle, Echo.
Some Diamond Rio, y'all. It was 700 fence posts from your place to ours, and neither one of us was old enough to drive a car. Sometimes it was raining, sometimes it would shine. We rode out that gravel road between your house and mine. I'd start walking your way, and you start walking mine, and we'd meet in the middle beneath that old Georgia pine. We'd gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. Ain't no road too long when we meet in the middle. It was 7 years tomorrow since we said our vows. Under that old pine tree, you ought to see it now. Standing in the backyard, reminding me and you, if we don't see eye to eye, there's something we can do. And I'd start walking your way, and you start walking mine, and we'd meet in the middle beneath that old Georgia pine. We'd gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. There ain't no road too long when we meet in the middle. Babe, I love the way we work it out. That's what love is all about. I'd start walking your way, and you start walking mine, and we'd meet in the middle beneath that old Georgia pine. We'd gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. There ain't no road too long, we meet in the middle. Oh, I'd start walking your way, and you start walking mine, and we'd meet in the middle beneath that old Georgia pine. We'd gain a lot of ground, 'cause we both give a little. There ain't no road too long, we meet in the middle. Diamond Rio music by request. Thank you, folks. All right, we got another great request. Where is Joanne? Is Joanne in the house? Hey, Joanne. Thank you, dear. We'll do that one for you. She wanted to hear some Chris Christopherson. No, wait. Chris Stapleton. Something like that. We got you coming right up.
Tennessee whiskey.
Here's a song written by the great Dean Dillon. Wrote a ton of George Strait songs and a bunch of others that you've heard through the years. Wrote this song. It was originally recorded by David Allan Coe, and then, of course, George Jones did it and made it a country music masterpiece for about 40 years. Chris Stapleton came along a few years ago and took it to the moon and back, so we're going to do Chris's version by request.
A.
Used to spend my nights out in a ballroom. Liquor was the only love I'd ever known. You rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I'll stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle always dry. Poured out your heart, I didn't waste it, 'cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I'll stay stoned on your love all the time. Play one, Tommy. It's Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Smooth as Tennessee whiskey. It's Tennessee whiskey. It's Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth It's Tennessee whiskey. It's Tennessee whiskey. It's Tennessee whiskey. Chris Stapleton, by request, y'all. Thank you, folks. All right. Thank you for those requests. We certainly appreciate that. Right now, we're going to do a song featuring Miss Lauren Pittman. We came in by request. Some Garth Brooks music. Who likes Garth Brooks out there? All right. Well, here's a Garth Brooks song that, if you translate it from the Cajun French, it's about a red stick. Some Callin' Baton Rouge, y'all. I spent last night in the arms of a girl from Louisiana. And though I'm out on the highway, my thoughts are still with her. Such a strange combination of a woman and a child. Such a strange situation, stopping every 100 miles, calling Baton Rouge. The replay of events last night rolled through my mind, except a scene or two erased by sweet red wine. I saw a truck stop sign ahead, so I changed lanes. I need a cup of coffee and a couple dollars change, calling Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through? Gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, won't you put her on the line? Gotta talk to the girl one more time. Hello, Samantha, dear, I hope you're feeling fine. And it won't be long until I'm with you all the time. But until then, I'll spend my money all right down to my last dime. The coal in Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through? Gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, won't you put her on the line? Talk to the girl one more time. Coal in Baton Rouge. My Baton Rouge. Sweet Baton Rouge. Whoa. Yeah, some Garth Brooks music, y'all. What do y'all think about Lauren on the fiddle? Right now, she's going to come around and say hi to everybody, try to see if we can get some more requests. Thank you for those so far. Now, we did have another one come in from Joanne again. Thank you for... Buck Ocean's going to sing this song. It's some Waylon and Willie, y'all. Some mamas don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. We'll do that one right now. Are y'all having fun so far? All right, we got to make sure. Y'all got real quiet there for a minute. Here's Buck with some Waylon and Willie.
This is one of my favorites, y'all. Cowboys ain't easy to love and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him and he don't die young, he'll probably just ride away. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. No cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings, little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him don't like him, and them that do sometimes don't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different, and his pride won't let him do things that make you think he's right. So mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Yeah, thank you.
Buck Ocean, y'all. That's a fun one. We did get another request on the My Set, and we got a couple for Lauren as she comes around. Thank y'all for being nice to her with the tip jug. We got a Morgan Wallen song we got to get to. Some of that newfangled new country.
Whiskey glasses. Gee.
Pour me another drink, 'cause I don't wanna feel a thing no more, hell no. I just wanna sip it till the pain wears off. Pour me another round. Line 'em up and knock 'em down. Two more, let's go, 'cause I ain't ever heard like this before. Don't wanna think about her or wear a ring without her. Don't wanna hit the karaoke bar, can't sing without her. So make them drinks strong, 'cause brother, she's gone. If I'm ever gonna move on, I'm gonna need some whiskey glasses, 'cause I don't wanna see the truth. You're probably making out on the couch right now with someone new. I'm gonna need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. If I'm gonna be single, I'm gonna need a double shot of that heartbreak proof. See the world through my whiskey glasses. Through my whiskey glasses. Last call, I swear this'll be my last call. I ain't drunk, darling, no more at 3 a.m. My bartender hitting me again. Don't wanna think about her or wear a ring without her. Don't wanna hit the karaoke bar, can't sing without her. So make them drinks strong, 'cause brother, she's gone. If I'm ever gonna move on, I'm gonna need some whiskey glasses. I don't wanna see the truth. 'Cause you're probably making if I'm gonna make it through. If I'm gonna be single, I'm gonna need a double shot of that heartbreak proof and see the world through my whiskey glasses. See the world through my whiskey glasses. Here's the part where you sing. Line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up. Knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back. Fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up. 'Cause if she ain't ever coming back, line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up. Knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back. Fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up. 'Cause if she ain't ever coming back, I'm gonna need some whiskey glasses. 'Cause I wanna see the truth. You're probably making out on the couch right now with someone new. I'm gonna need some whiskey glasses. Yeah, I'm gonna make it through. If I'm gonna be single, I'm gonna need a double shot of that heartbreak proof and see the world through my whiskey glasses. See the world through my whiskey glasses. Yeah. Morgan Wallen by request, y'all. Thank you for that one. Oh, we got lots of great requests. Good job, Lauren. Thank y'all for being nice to her. We got some Dwight Yoakam we got to get to. Before we do that, though, I just noticed that a honky-tonk miracle has occurred. Now, a honky-tonk miracle, y'all, if you hadn't been with us long, is a very simple concept. It is where one of you honky-tonk heroes, who did this one? Where's our benefactor? Thank you, brother. This honky-tonk hero right here at the end of the bar went to our honky-tonk angel, Miss Alyssa, behind the bar, and she has a superpower. She can make booze magically appear on stage for the band. It's a miracle! So in honor of that honky-tonk miracle, that means we got to all do a drink together. Raise your drinks up. Let's see what you're drinking today. On the count of three, give me a good old-fashioned hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, holler. Hell yeah. Now swallow. Cheers, y'all. Some Dwight Yoakam coming right at you. Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad and cry myself to sleep. Showed me how this town can shatter a dream. Another lesson about a naive fool that came to Babylon and find out that the pie don't taste so sweet. Now it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, and lonely, lonely streets that I call home. Yeah, my guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, it's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. This tinsel town of lost and wasted lives and painful scars and all that's left of me. I ought to thank you, girl, for teaching me brand new ways to be cruel. If I can't find my mind, I guess I'll leave. And it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, lonely streets that I call home. Yeah, my guitars and Cadillacs, hillbilly music, it's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. And it's guitars and Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the lonely, lonely streets that I call home. Yeah, my guitars and Cadillacs, hillbilly music, it's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Dwight Yoakam, y'all. All right. We got another Alan Jackson request. Yay.
I gotta do it up in C.
In C. Here's Buck one more time on the bass guitar. Gonna sing y'all some Living on Love.
Another one of my favorites. Thank you.
It's C. Yeah, I'll play something with you. Yeah. All right, here comes some AJ, y'all.
Two young people without a thing, said some vows, spread their wings, settle down with just what they need, living on love. He don't care about what's in style, she just likes the way he smiles. Takes more than marble and tile, living on love. Living on love, buying all time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. It's like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, just living on love. Sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get it done, just living on love. Two old people without a thing, children gone, still they sing, hand in hand in that front porch swing, just living on love. Can't see anymore, and she can barely sweep the floor. Hand in hand they'll walk through that door, just living on love. Live it on love, buy it on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. It's like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, just living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, just living on love. Live it on love, buy it on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. It's like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, just living on love. May sound simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, just living on love. No, it doesn't take much when you get enough, just living on love. Alan Jackson music.
Buck Ocean, y'all. Good job, brother. All right, we got a Zach Brown request we got to get to right now.
Let's do Toes and see.
What's up, brother? I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in the world, a cold beer in my hand. Life is good today. Life is good today. Well, the plane touched down just about 3 o'clock, and the city is still on my mind. Bikinis and palm trees dance in my head, I was still in the baggage line. Concrete and cars are their own prison bars, like this life I'm living in. But the plane brought me farther, I'm surrounded by water, and I'm not going back again. I got my toes on the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in the world, a cold beer in my hand. Life is good today. Life is good today. Adios and vaya con Dios. Yeah, I'm leaving GA. And if it weren't for tequila and pretty senoritas, I'd have no reason to stay. Adios and vaya con Dios. Yeah, I'm leaving GA. Gonna lay in the hot sun and roll a big fat one, grab my steel guitar and play. The 4 days flew by like a drunk Friday night as the summer drew to an end. Yeah, they can't believe that I just couldn't leave, and I bid adieu to my friends. 'Cause my bartender, she's from the islands, her body's been kissed by the sun. Coconut replaces the smell of the bar, I don't know if it's her or the rum. I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in the world, a cold beer in my hand. Life is good today. Life is good today. Adios and vaya con Dios. Dios, a long way from GA. Hey, and all the muchachas, they call me Big Papa when I throw pesos their way. Adios and vaya con Dios, a long way from GA. Hey, boss, do me a favor and pass me the Jaeger. I'll grab my pedal steel and play. Adios and vaya con Dios, going home now to stay. 'Cause senoritas don't care when there's no dinero. I got no money to stay. Adios and vaya con Dios, going home now to stay. Yeah, I'm just gonna drive up by the lake and put my ass in the lawn chair, toes in the clay. Not a worry in the world, of PVR on the way. Life is good today. Life is good today. Zach Brown Band by request. Thank you, folks. We got a couple more on the my set, y'all. Let's see what we got. Where is Steve? Steve, oh, that's our friend up at the Horse and Around bar. They always watch on Sundays. He wants to hear Sunday Morning Coming Down. So we'll do that one.
We're going to be in C. I just do it like Johnny Cash style, you know.
All right, there's a. If you've never heard this song, there's a very cool story behind it. And the legend, I guess at this point, goes like this. The guy that wrote this song, first of all, do we have anybody that loves Johnny Cash out there? All right, well, this is my favorite Johnny Cash song. It's not one you hear all the time, but the guy that wrote this song was so excited about it that he actually got in a helicopter, and he flew it, and he landed it right on Johnny Cash's front yard. And he got out of his helicopter. Now, there was probably illicit substances involved, allegedly, back then. He gets out of his helicopter, and Johnny comes out of his house like shaking his head like, my goodness. And the guy's going, I've got this song I want you to record. This is the only way I knew I could get you to listen to it. So Johnny, being Johnny, is like, well, you landed a helicopter in my yard. Go ahead and play it for me. May as well hear it. And he listened to it, and he absolutely loved it. He decided he was going to record the song. And back then, Johnny used to have a TV show they filmed live here at the Ryman on Friday nights on ABC. It was like a live, good time family variety hour. And he decided he wanted to record this song and debut it for the live audience on his TV show. And the producers came to Johnny right before they were about to go on, and they said, Johnny, we love the song, but it's a family show. Could you leave out the line that has to do with being stoned? Well, Johnny Cash is Johnny Cash. He just kind of nodded his head, and he went out there, and he sang the song exactly as it had been written. He left in the line about being stoned. And when he got to that line, famously, he pointed up into the rafters there at the Ryman at a young Chris Christopherson. That's the guy that had written the song. Of course, Chris would go on to become one of the greatest, if not the greatest, songwriters of all time. And so by request, y'all, here's Sunday Morning Coming Down. Hope you like it.
Maybe if we can get to, we're about done, though. We'll try it, yeah.
Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. So I fumbled through my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest dirty shirt. Then I combed my hair and washed my face, headed down the stairs to meet the day. I'd smoked my brain the night before on cigarettes and songs that I'd been picking. Then I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. Then I crossed the empty street and caught the Sunday smell of someone fried chicken. And it took me back to something that I'd lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, because there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound of that seething city sidewalk Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl that he was swinging. And I stopped beside a Sunday school and listened to the song that they were singing. Then I headed back for home. Somewhere far away a lonely bell was ringing, and it echoed through the canyons of the disappearing dreams of yesterday. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, because there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound of that sleeping city sidewalk Sunday morning coming down. That sleeping city sidewalk Sunday morning coming down. The late great Johnny Cash, y'all. Yes, sir. That's a song right there. Every time we do it, I'm always reminded to tell everybody we're waiting for Florida Georgia Line or Cole Swindell or Morgan Wallen or any of those people to write a song like that. I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen.
We're still rooting for them, though.
Joanne, you asked for an Aaron Lewis song. I don't think we know that one. I like that song. That's a cool song, but I don't think we've never played that one. It might fall apart. Is there another one we can do? Is there something similar in that same vein? Well, I want to make you guys happy. It's your request. I just don't want to turn it down. I want to just take your money and slop through something. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for that request. We'll, if you can come up with something, we're going to do one more before you, and then we'll come back to it, and if you could think of one. Now, we also had a young man came up and threw some love in the tip jug and wanted to hear some Jerry Reed music.
I don't think so.
What about you? You sing Amos Moses by chance? Well, we'll try it. We'll give it the. Well, this is. We were just talking earlier about. This is the first time this band's ever played together, y'all. I think these guys and girls are doing a hell of a job. What do you think? We just sort of threw this. Now, to be fair, we've all played together a lot, but not this particular unit. We just sort of throw this one together to cover this shift this morning, and we appreciate all your great requests. But we're going to try to do this Jerry Reed song. I've never sang it, but I think we can do it. It's an A.
Yeah, here comes Amos.
Now Amos Moses was a Cajun who lives by himself in the swamp. He hunted alligator for a living. He just knock him in the head with a stump. Louisiana law gonna get you, Amos. It ain't legal hunting alligator down in the swamp, boy. Now everybody blamed this old man for making him mean as a snake. When Amos Moses was a boy, his dad would use him for alligator bait. I wrote down his race and throw him in the swamp now. Yeah, alligator bait in the Louisiana bayou. About 45 minutes southeast of Thibodaux, Louisiana, lived a man called Dr. Millsap and his pretty wife Hannah. Well, they raised up a son that could beat every weight in groceries and named him after a man of the cloth. They call him Amos Moses, yeah. Folks South Louisiana said Amos was a hell of a man. He could trip the biggest, the meanest alligator, and you was in just a one hand. All they got left cause the alligator bit it. Left arm gone clear up to the elbow. Well, the sheriff got wind that Amos was up in the swamp trying to ear skins. If he's stuck in the swamp, gonna get the boy, but he ain't ever coming out again. Stop. Well, one of the Louisiana sheriff went to. Well, you can sure as hell get lost in the bayou. About 45 minutes south of Thibodaux, Louisiana, there lived a cat called Dr. Millsap and his pretty wife Hannah. They raised up a son who could eat his weight in groceries. Named him after a man of a cloth. Called him Amos Moses. Oh, sit down, Amos. Oh, make it count, son. About 45 miles south of Thibodaux, Louisiana, there lived a man called Dr. Millsap and his pretty wife Hannah. They raised up that a son that could eat his weight in groceries. Named him after a man of the cloth. Called him Amos Moses. Son. Oh, Amos Moses. Jerry Reed music by request, y'all. Thank you. I'll tell you what, we're going to do, we got time for a couple of more songs here. Joanne, I'm going to do y'all a ghost story. Here's a ghost story about the ghost of Hank Williams, y'all. A little David Allan Coe music. I was thumbing from Montgomery. I had a guitar on my back when a stranger pulled beside me in an antique Cadillac. He was dressed like 1950, half drunk and hollow-eyed. He said, "It's a long walk to Nashville. Would you like a ride, son?" Well, I stepped into his Cadillac and it turned on the radio. And that sad old sounds coming out of them speakers was solid country gold. When I noticed the stranger was ghost white pale, then he asked me for a light. And that's when I knew there was something strange about this ride. He said, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? He said, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? Cause if you're big star bound, let me tell you, it's a long, hard ride. Well, they cried just south of Nashville. Had to turn that car around. He said, this is where you get off, boy, 'cause I'm going back to Alabama. As I stepped out of his Cadillac, I said, hey, mister, many thanks. And he said, you ain't got to call me mister. The whole world calls me Hank. He said, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? He said, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? Cause if you're big star bound, let me tell you, it's a long, hard ride. He said, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings? Said, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? Cause if you're big star bound, let me tell you, it's a long, hard ride. Cause if you're big star bound, let me tell you, it's a long, hard ride. Some David Allan Coe music, y'all. We got time for just a couple of more quick songs. We got another band coming up shortly. A couple of us are playing with the next band too, so stick around in case you're not sick of us yet. Now, we had some folks ask about a song that is our most requested song that sort of puts Lauren on the spot over here. Some people asked for Devil Went Down to Georgia. Anybody want to hear Lauren play that on the fiddle? Oh, I guess you do. All right, well, you're going to see bands up and down the street all day long tell you that it costs $100 for them to play this song. We're not going to do that. There's enough assholes in the world. We'll do it right now for you. We'll pay it for her. Then she's going to come around with a tip jug. If you like the way we play it, please throw a little love in there. So, well, here's Lauren on the spot with some Charlie Daniels music. The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young girl sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, and the devil jumped up on the hickory stump and said, girl, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, well, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, girl, but give the devil his due. Bet a fiddle of gold against your souls. I think I'm better than you. The girl said, my name's Lauren, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're going to regret, because I'm the best there's ever been. Girl, you rising up your bow and play your fiddle hard, cause hell go loose in Georgia and the devil deals the card. And if you win, you get the shiny fiddle made of gold. Lose, the devil gets your soul. Hey! Well, the devil opened up his case, he said, I'll start this show. Fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. He pulled his bow across the strings, it made an evil hiss. And a band of demons joined in. It sounded something like this. What do y'all think about Lauren Pittman on the fiddle, y'all, playing the devil?
Yeah. All right.
When the devil finished, Lauren said, that's pretty good, old son. Now sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done. She played Fire in the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. The chicken in the bedpan picking out dough. The granny's your dog by no child know. Hey! One more time for Lauren Pittman on the fiddle, y'all. Yeah. Well, the devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. He laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Lauren's feet. She said, hey, just come on back if you ever want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best there's ever been. Laid fire on the mountain, run, boys, run. You're the devil in the house of the rising sun. The chicken in the bedpan picking out dough. The granny dog by no child know. Hey! Lauren Pittman on the fiddle, y'all. Y'all, Lauren's going to come around with our tip jug one last time. We certainly appreciate all the love today. That's going to do it for us. We got another band coming up shortly, and like I said, some of us will be playing with the next band as well. Thank y'all for being here with us this morning. We'll see you next time.